Have you ever wondered why we might be drawn to someone while sometimes being repelled by them, even if they seem perfect? It's not just about chemistry, it's also about the subtle nuances in perception that develop over years. Today, I'll break down what influences attraction and why some relationships become intense and scary, while others fizzle out faster than a fire on a rainy Friday stay until the end. It's going to get hot. How is female pleasure structured? There's an uncomfortable truth. 1/3 of women admit they don't experience orgasm during sex, and 10% have never experienced it at all. Shocking perhaps, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. The thing is, female pleasure is far more complex than many think. For example, research says women often prefer super-isal penetrations because this stimulates an area known as the G-spot. But this isn't a universal formula for most women. What matters more than technique are stable relationships. Trust and emotional connection without these elements. No magical spots will help, by the way. The myth about decreased sensitivity due to frequent contact. Complete nonsense. It's called dead vagina syndrome, but it has zero scientific basis. What really matters, proper stimulation to understand better. There are more nerve endings in the clitoris, about 8,000, than in the penis. Yet only 25% of women can achieve orgasm from vaginal penetration alone. So if something's off with your partner's satisfaction, start with their head, not their body. Fantasies and desires matter too. But did you know conversations can be arousing? Sharing fantasies improves connection within couples and warms things up just as well as foreplay. However, here too, there are nuances. For instance, over 95% of women name their necks among their most sensitive areas, yet only 1% can orgasm solely through nipple stimulation, and some don't respond to G-spot stimulation at all. Now pay attention, the average female orgasm lasts 13 to 15 seconds, and yes, women can experience squirting. This isn't a myth, it's reality. How do you make yourself more attractive? If you think success requires six-pack abs, relax. Research shows leading an active lifestyle matters far more, even without a perfect body. Physically active men attract more. And another point, smell matters. Testosterone attracts females instinctively. Perfumes mimicking its scent amplify effects, but appearance counts to women. Appreciate neatness, clean hair, a nice beard, clean clothes. Put bluntly, if you look like a caveman, your chances melt away. However, the main thing, effort to win her heart. A woman wants to feel special. Like expensive jewelry, the harder the conquest, the higher the value. Sexual fantasies versus reality fantasies are separate stories. Sometimes they reflect real life, sometimes not. Introducing role-playing or discussing desires, that's what keeps things want us to go out for dinner tomorrow. That's great because you're being direct. But if she replies that she can't or would prefer another day, your response should be flexible and understanding. Like, sure, I understand, how about Saturday? Instead, this way, you show that while you know what you want, you also respect her preferences. You need to be firm, but not stubborn. There's a big difference. A woman will appreciate that you're decisive and clear about what you want. But if you come off as inflexible or unwilling to consider her desires or needs, you may quickly appear self-centered or arrogant, qualities that are not attractive. Importantly, using "I want" isn't just about you. It also creates an opportunity for her to express what she wants. When you're honest and clear, you give her the space to be the same. This helps build a relationship based on mutual respect and open communication. But the most important thing to keep in mind is your tone. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Your tone of voice and attitude are key to making these words effective. You don't want to sound authoritarian or as if you're giving orders. The key is to keep your tone kind and respectful, showing that you have confidence, but are also open to what she has to say. now that you understand how to use these two powerful words, it's time to put them into practice. This is where you'll really start to notice how such a small change can have a huge impact on how you relate to women and even your overall environment. So, here's my challenge for you. Starting today, use the phrase, "I want 5 times a day for the next week." It doesn't matter if it's in big situations or small ones. The important thing is to start building that confidence. Use it with women friends, or just in your daily life when you start saying, "I want," you'll notice something interesting. People will start reacting differently. You'll see how they respect you, feel more attracted to you, and perceive you as someone who knows what they want. We've reached the end of this video, but before you go, I want to give you an important reminder. Don't just stick to theory, take action and put into practice WW. What you've learnt today, knowing the secret, is useless if you don't apply it in your daily life. Comment below how you plan to use. I want this week share an example or situation where you think you can apply it. And at the end of the week, come back and let me know how it went. I'm sure you'll see amazing results, and I'd love to hear about your experiences. I hope this video has been helpful. My friend, if you'd like to hear more tips, comment on this video with the phrase, "I am the best version of myself for women." And if you're looking to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like button and subscribing. It helps support the channel and enables me to create more content for you. Feel free to leave your thoughts or comments below. Express yourself freely and remember to keep a positive attitude. See you next.